We have two surveys loaded in this session, one 3D and one 2D. Remember that in Insight, surveys are the positional information and volumes contain the actual data. Here is a 3D full stack volume and a 2D full stack volume. On the map view, we can see the survey lines from the 2D survey and the 3D survey grid displayed. Notice they overlap each other. We're interested in observing how the data changes from the 3D full stack to the 2D full stack data. We can achieve this by creating an Arbline across the two volumes. There are two ways to create an Arbline. The simplest way, especially for a temporary line, is to right-click on the map view and select Create New Arbline. You'll automatically be placed in editing mode. Or, in the Arbline tab, click the blue cross and select New Arbline. Give your Arbline a name, click OK, and click the pencil to start editing. We're going to start on a 2D line. Left-click to place your points. We'll continue picking through the 3D survey. Double-click to finish the Arbline. In the Details panel, the Arbline's XY points can be seen in this table. We can also change the colour and thickness of the Arbline drawn in the map view. Open the Arbline by either right-clicking on the Arbline name and selecting New Arbline View, or in the Control panel, select View, New Arbline View. This view is arranged similarly to other views in Insight. Select the Arbline you wish to view and the 2D full stack volume. Notice only the 2D seismic data is currently visible in the Arbline view. All of Insight's windows are linked, so you can check cursor locations with the Arbline drawn in the map view. If we switch to the 3D full stack data, the data is displayed from the 3D volume. To compare these two volumes properly, we need to display them at the same time. This can be done using the Display group. Go to the Group tab and select Create New Group. Call it 2D and 3D. Click on the blue cross to add a new volume. Choose the 2D volume for the first position and the 3D volume for the second. This gives priority to the 2D volume in the display, so its data will display over the top of the 3D data. The newly created group will now be listed at the bottom of the Volume tab dropdown in all views in the Arbline window. The vertical blue lines indicate each point where the pick was made, and there's a bend in the Arbline. In the hotkey menu, you can toggle the display of these Arbline cut markers. Our Arbline view shows data directly along the Arbline. Sometimes it's preferable to pan through the dataset parallel to the pick line, particularly useful when fault deformation is oblique to the survey geometry. We can quickly and easily display data a set distance from the original Arbline. Let's move the Arbline plus 500 meters. Now minus 500 meters. We can set the increment to continue viewing the data at 500 meter intervals. Use the middle scroller or click and mouse drag the Arbline. If you have questions or would like to discover more, then visit our website at www.doug.com. And remember, have fun with Insight!